About to hear from createyourfuture.co. So, guys, today I'm answering your questions. The questions are when you guys post them on YouTube, and our social media team says, "Hey, great idea. I'll forward it to the coach as a video suggestion." So, these are where I'm answering your questions from. So, and yes, actually, you know what? My hair, I did dye it. It's actually purple, but it looks blue on camera. So weird. Anyway, I don't know. It's just like I wanted to match Jerry. So. I think it's my lighting in here, natural lighting. So anyway, guys, yeah, just before we dive into it, if you don't already know, we do have a free course, How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. It's going to help you build your mental diet. Actually, I've got a really great success story about the free course as well that I'm just going to dive into really quick before we answer the question. So if you haven't already got it, definitely click the link below. And as well, yeah, we're having a giveaway at 100,000 subscribers as a thank you for sharing and liking and interacting with our channels. What happens is at 100,000 subscribers, we are giving away 100,000 on our YouTube channel. We're giving away one free session of coaching or a course to 3 different people, a coach or course of your choice. And yeah, all you need to do to be chosen when we get there is to share our videos, subscribe, and comment. And when you share our videos, tag us in it. Let us know that you've done so, right? So yes, we can get there together. Thank you for helping us spread the word and helping everybody to live to their full potential, because, you know, that's, you know, it's so funny. Okay. So when I first learned this, right, I was like, wow, you know what? I'm really powerful. Like I can have anything I want in my life, right? And, you know, as I was trying to like learn it and I was like seeing all the information out there, you know, nothing was quite jiving with me, you know, and it was like people that maybe, and obviously I was manifesting it. What I was manifesting was a lot of confusion, like, you know, like everybody's saying different things. And so then I was like, well, wait a minute, you know what? I'm like, I know I can explain this way clear after I figured it out, right? And so that's always been my mission, to explain this incredibly clear, you know, so people can basically take it and change their lives. I remember there was this one, you know, person that, and it was like this, they're not on YouTube, but they're like this NLP thing. Anyways, they were like, oh, you know, you're not getting what you want because you're not changing your intention point. I'm like, what the hell is an intention point? I'm like, I don't get it, right? So why couldn't they just say, well, you're not getting what you want because your thoughts aren't in line with what you want. You know, you're thinking negative, right? Oh, okay, boom, light bulb. So I've made it my mission to, you know, basically share, you know, how I see this and how simple it can really be. And, you know, and I know you guys always give me the feedback of how simple I explain this. And that's why, you know what, I want to share it, because it's like, this is easy. And you know what, as humans, we tend to complicate it, and it doesn't need to be complicated, you know. And every once in a while I'll see a comment, you know, on the channel saying, you guys talk about the same thing over and over again. Yeah, we do, because there isn't much to talk about. This is very simple. You know, we're really just here to remind you, you know, every day, you know, to keep on track. Like, it's funny, me making videos and shorts keeps me on track. It's like, oh yeah, that's right, everyone's me pushed out, Amanda, snap out of it. You know what I mean? You know, like, how can I like basically be on my story of like, you know, rejection and upsetness when I'm making a video about everyone is you pushed out and your thoughts create, you know? It's like my own little reminder, you know? So, you know, yeah, that's what, you know, I hope that and intend that we provide for everybody, right? So anyway, let's go quickly into this success story from our free course, because it's absolutely amazing. I thought, oh, that's so great. You know, it made me feel really good to have that sent in. So I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, so success from free course. So it says, I'm how working on my self-concept in one area is improving all areas of my life. So they say, Amanda, thank you so much for the free course. You can see that it's helped. I also listened to and applied Ani. Oh, On a loop. Okay. So I have playlists of her specifically. All the coaches here are really great. So, a lot of people find their few favorites and watch them, so yeah, we have something for everybody. Although, one thing I'm going to say about all of the coaches here is I stand behind every single one of them, and I would have coaching with every single one of them, so I pick only the best, and we keep only the best. We've got some pretty high standards here. So, just to let you know that. I am here to tell you that I am working on one area of my life, how working on one area of my life is improving other areas too. So I started working on my money mindset around 3 weeks back. This is my timeline. It may be different for people. Exactly. I love it that they pointed that out. It can be different for people. It was quite hard to see what my blocks were. I started affirming and telling myself a new story about money and myself, and several things started happening. I started getting more opportunities to earn money through multiple sources. One of their affirmations. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a he or she. I'm getting, and I'm not going to say because it's anonymous. So I do know by the name, but it's anonymous. So I'm not going to let on to any details. We're going to say Jerry. So I'm getting more ideas for earning more money. I love it. I got positive feedback about my inheritance case. Excellent. One of my friends has told me that he will work on my website and get me more clients for work. Again, multiple sources. I got a call from a company to make a video and photo content for 16 centers. I'm sitting in their office right now. Amazing. One of my friends has a cloud kitchen, and I asked if I could take photos for her and make menu cards and logos. She loves it. Now on to other areas. A while ago, I got a call from an old SP. I didn't want him, and we are good friends now. He told me that the time he spends with me was the best time he ever had, and that he wishes he can go back in time. He told me he remembers me as a sweet person. My method, this is from Amanda's course, wrote down all my blocks, then asked and wrote every block if they were true, and then wrote specific affirmations for every block. I have a routine. When I wake up, I tap for anxiety, I tap to have a great day, and then I tap in my affirmations. As of now, when I feel anxiety coming on, I tap my way out of it. Every person is different, and different things will work for them. For me, tapping works. As I said, I started working in one area, and now everything else is changing. I'm now working on my SP, but realize it's not specifically SP. It's for how I think about relationships and me in relationships. Interesting, right? Keep at it. There'll be days when you feel very anxious, but the first thing to do is to calm yourself down and then affirm love and light. So this is actually posted in our Facebook group. Facebook group link is in the description below. We welcome you guys to post all your success stories there. It's a positive group, where we like to see you guys inspire each other, right? So yeah, that was from the free course, how to find your blocks. It's a really good course. It's how I build my mental diets, right? So, there's one thing, and we're going to get into this. This next question sort of ties into it, because what I'm doing is talking about blocks today. So the next question that we actually have here is, so the question is, I love your videos. Thank you so much for everything. I would love for you to create a video on how to get out of the state of feeling stuck. I'm currently struggling with that, and I'm very aware of where it's coming from. Learned hopelessness from childhood. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, okay, so first of all, one thing we want to say is don't go looking for blocks, okay? Blocks exist and resistance, okay? They're only the label that we put on thoughts that are contrary to what we want, okay? So, basically by saying, well, people have blocks, it doesn't mean we're creating blocks. I mean, if you can say, you can create, okay, you can say, I intend to have 0 blocks and resistance. Okay, you can say that. Okay, but listen to your thoughts, okay? If you want to be in a relationship with Jerry, and then all of a sudden he's not texting you back, and you're thinking, oh, is he rejecting me? Why am I not a priority? And you want to be a priority to him, that thought is a block, okay? So can you have 0 blocks and resistance? The answer is yes, if you never have a negative thought about what you're manifesting ever. Okay, so keep that in mind. But a block is not necessarily, a really huge bad thing. It really isn't. It's a matter of a thought. And it's like, okay, wait a minute. Jerry hasn't texted me back yet. Do I really want to create that he's not prioritizing me? And if the answer is no, well, then you change it. And you're like, well, you know what? He's just busy right now and he's going to text me back right away. And in fact, in the future, he always drops everything and texts me back. Boom, block gone. Okay. Now, blocks from childhood. Now, guys, you know what? I get it. You know what? You are going to have things that are, things that stem, from things that happen in our childhood, because those are learned, sort of behaviors that we grew up with. Okay. And we just need to recognize them. So, okay. So you're struggling and you're stuck. And, it's learned hopelessness from childhood. So now that you recognize that, what you want to do is you just want to change it. You want to, I intend that I'm over, the hopelessness that I felt as a child. I intend that I feel hopeful. I intend I start seeing movement. I intend that I get unstuck and I start seeing movement in my manifestation. I intend to start feeling like I see movement. Okay. So if you feel like you're in the state of being stuck, you can call in different feelings to yourself. Okay. So I intend to feel motivated. I intend to feel satisfied. I intend to feel like I'm getting somewhere. I intend to feel like I'm getting movement in what I want. Okay. I intend to feel like it's easy to stay on my mental diet. I feel like it's easy to manifest what I want. I always manifest what I want easily and effortlessly. Okay. So, don't go looking for blocks, but if you recognize them, like, that's from childhood, then great. You know what? Then it is. Okay. No problem. And then what you want to do is you just want to change it and go, okay, well, I recognize where it's from. Great. Okay. What do I want instead? Because you don't need to keep carrying that. And the only thing that you need to do to change it is to recognize that it's happening. Okay. I remember years back, something happened in my life. And, I basically started carrying this like level of annoyance with me at life and anger. Okay. And the funny thing was, right, is I just forgot to stop doing it. So like there was an event that happened in my life that was quite bad. And, there was a loss of a loved one. And I was carrying this anger and resentment, and this just general, like not anyone in particular or anything, just in general. And, I got over the grieving, but I never did, I just kept carrying that anger and annoyance. And one day I woke up and I said, why am I doing this? Like, I'm allowed to enjoy life. And I just recognized it and changed it. So, at any time in your life, you're going to pick up states and you're going to change states. So it's just a matter of you recognizing you're in the state. So yeah, I intend that those intentions get you unstuck. Okay. So remember, you know what? I mean, look I have zero blocks and resistance. I'm getting what I want. I'm getting it easily. I'm getting it effortlessly. Avoid trying to dig into your life to try to figure out why things aren't happening, and just look at your mental diet. Like, your question is great. Where your block's coming from. That's great. Your block's coming from the thought that you felt hopeless in your childhood. So great. Now you turn around and say, okay, even though I felt hopeless in my childhood, I intend to feel hopeful now. I intend to feel unstuck. I intend to feel like things are moving in my direction. I intend to feel like I'm getting, I guess, what would you say? Oh my God, the word was on the tip of my tongue and you guys are probably thinking it. Movement, so yeah. Anyways, guys, that's my video for today. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely check out that free course. I also have other courses that are on sale. How to create the relationship you love. That course is amazing. Lots of great success from that. That's how I actually manifested my marriage. And I also have how to get rid of the third-party affirmation track. Both of them are on sale. They're always on sale because, you know what? I'm all about, providing for you guys and yeah, basically making everything accessible and easy for you guys to change your lives. So anyways, comment down below what you think about my purple color. It doesn't look as good on camera as it does in person. But anyway, yeah, tell me if you like it, don't like it. Probably will keep doing it no matter what people say. But anyway, it's great to see you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.